Do you keep breaking spokes on your road bike? Do they snap when you are in the middle of a ride or race? Has it been happening to more than one wheel in your setup recently? If so, this video is for you. Let's take a look at what might be causing this issue and how to fix it. Why do I keep breaking spokes on my road bike anyway? There are multiple reasons why your bike spokes keep breaking. Some of them include 1. Wear and tear. As your wheels take a beating when you are out riding, the spokes are too. They absorb all of the road vibrations and can eventually break if they have not been replaced in a while due to wear. The more you ride, the faster your rims will wear out, so be sure to check them regularly, or better yet, replace them every season. That's if you are constantly on a bike regularly. 2. Incorrectly tensioned wheel. If the spokes are not tightened properly, they will be loose and will eventually snap when you are riding at high speeds or over big bumps. This is why it's so vital to have your wheel professionally retensioned after one season of riding, or more often if you ride often. If you do not, the spokes will wear out and snap way too prematurely. 3. You're probably riding too hard or harsh. I know this is a tough one, but riding at high speeds or over big bumps can also lead to spoke snapping. Road vibrations and impact forces will eventually damage the spoke enough so that it breaks. Riding your bike is supposed to be fun and not too rough. You should feel comfortable and safe on your bicycle and avoid riding like a pro when you're not one. It's not worth breaking spokes when you could be riding in a more relaxed manner and enjoying the ride. 4. Your weight is a bit higher. If you are a bit heavier than the average cyclist, your weight might be more of a factor in damaging spokes. Heavy riders put extra wear and tear on the wheels. As the bolts provide tension to all of the spokes, they can eventually lose their strength if ridden by a heavy rider enough times. If you weigh above 250 pounds, I suggest you invest in a bicycle of high quality to prevent damage. 5. Your bike is cheap. If you are using cheap components, or the bike you have is not up to standard with your cycling level, this might be another cause of breaking spokes. Do some research on high-quality bicycles before you buy one. This will help you to understand what you're paying for, and it will ensure that the bike is right for your weight and riding style. 6. Excessive braking force. If you ride at very high speeds and brake too harshly without properly adjusting your brakes, you can also damage your spokes. This will happen if you are braking too forcefully or abruptly, or if you do not adjust your braking system appropriately. The brakes might start to put excess force on the spokes of the wheels, which could result in them snapping. 7. A combination of some of these reasons. It is quite common for several of the above reasons to work together as a result of your riding. For example, you might be riding too hard, and by the end of your ride, some of the spokes start snapping. In this case, you will require a professional wheel retensioning service that ensures all the bolts are tightened properly. 8. Bad spoke design. Spokes are engineered to behave in a certain way based on the type of riding you do, weight or size of your bike and body, etc. If the spokes are not able to handle all of this stress, they will break, and that's that. How do I fix this? To pinpoint the issue, you will need to find out whether it is either a spoke S or hub issues. Hub issues if your wheel is undamaged but keeps breaking spokes regularly. Then there are a few things to troubleshoot with. Namely, that the spoke tension is not right, or you are riding over big, rocky terrain. If the spokes are too loose, they will quickly snap upon hitting something hard like a rock or pothole. Be sure to check your spoke tension regularly, and if it's too loose, tighten it up. However, if you do find that your wheel has been damaged, i.e., the rim has been dented, then it may be time to get a new wheel or have your current one re-rimmed. Spoke issues: if you find that only certain spokes keep breaking on you, say if 3 out of 5 keep snapping for example, then take an extra close look at what is going on at the place where the spoke meets the hub. Inspect for any abnormalities such as things stuck in there, i.e., mud, etc., deformities, and any other irregularities that could be causing issues with your wheel build or setup. If you find something and it's fixable, then take action to do so. If not, then it may be time to get a new wheel or have your current one re-rimmed.